Welcome to my channel. For my second request, I have Dan Vasc singing an Elvis song, Love Me Tender. That is a great song. Always has been a great song. And from looking at the video where I have it queued up, it looks like this may be recorded in the same session where he did the dedication to his father. So I don't know, maybe this is a continuation of that, because that one was an Elvis Presley song too, the American Melody or medley. So looks like this could be a continuation of that. Maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure it will be great because it's Dan. Before we get into the music though, thank you for coming here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your wonderful requests. Don't forget, I always put the artist links in the description of my videos so you can support them as well. And I also put the link to the request form so that you can request reactions if you want to. I do not take requests through the comments. Now I have a lengthy list of requests, so please be patient with me. But we will get to them, I promise you. So this is Dan Vasc singing Love Me Tender, the Elvis Presley hit.
I woke up the other day and I decided to check my Facebook inbox messages. I never do that. I receive lots of messages and there's no time. But for some reason I decided to do it that day, and there was a message from a lady called Annie that said, quote, "Hi Dan, I realize you're likely very busy, but my husband is 78 and just loves your YouTube channel. He's terminally ill, and last night as he listened to you, he noticed you did an American Trilogy Elvis cover. He cried his heart out for you on the loss of your father. He wanted me to ask you for your permission for your video to be played at his service when he passes." End of quote. Talking to Annie, I discovered that her husband, Robert, is a big Elvis fan, so this one goes to Robert and Annie.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart. For it's there that I belong, and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Oh man, that was so special. You know, he didn't have to do that. I believe that, you know, he said he never looks at his mentions in Facebook because he just doesn't have the time. I believe that God inspired him to look, to answer a prayer for that couple. And boy, did he answer it. Man, I don't think he could have picked a better song. Wow. You know, we go through life and we do things and we say things and we don't give them a second's thought. We don't really consider them to be remarkable in any way. And yet, those same things that we don't consider remarkable can be remarkable to someone else. It can change their life. And I've had people say that to me. I've had people say, when you did thus and so, it changed my life. And I'm fighting hard trying to remember what it was I did. But you see, that's how God works through people. And that you don't even have to be a believer for God to work through you. You know, God can inspire anyone to do anything. And just a simple word or an action that you take, just a pat on the back or a smile or a kind word can change a person's life completely. And you never know when that might come. And so you have to be ready to do it all the time. And I believe that's what took place here, was that God tapped on Dan's shoulders and said, hey, check your Facebook mentions. And he did. And he obviously followed up and found out their names and, you know, had a discussion with them and everything. And then he decided, okay, I'm going to do Love Me Tender just for them. And that's what he did. And it was remarkable. It was incredible. It was fantastic. It was a great rendition of that song. And it was made greater by the fact that he was doing it strictly for them. And we got to sit in and watch. It's moments like that that are special and that you remember. I pray that God works with you in your life to touch the hearts of people around you. And that you will use your words to bless others and to encourage them and to make them feel like they are worth something. And I pray that everyone that you love will do that same thing as well. This is the Vietnam era vet out.